I'll set up in just a second. Okay, I think we are good. So welcome. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So, hi, if anybody is joining, of course, Lynn from the Power Beauty Collab in Masmi, and I'm here with Tugs-Oyun from Oyu Botanica. Did I
Hi.
say it all correctly?
Yeah, all correctly. Good job.
All right, we're getting off to a very good start. So thank you for chatting. I'm really curious about your brand, your ingredients. I know you've got the Mongolian ingredient story, which we'll get into, and we'll talk about some of your products, but I want to kind of go to the beginning.
hmm
So how did you, what is your love for beauty? Why would you want to do this? Because it's a crazy journey. How long have you been doing it?
hmm
Just tell us how it all started.
Yeah, so it started, well, actually, if I start all the way from beginning, it started from my grandmother's garden.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah,
great.
so my grandmother, she used to she do all her gardening. She used to, plant all her vegetables. And then we know, like as a child, we all grandchilds gathered together during summer, and we pick the like lingonberry and sea buckthorn, and we just
Oh,
freeze them and then boil them during winter, and then it becomes like cold remedy because in Mongolia there's like very harsh weather, like in the winter time it's so cold
mm,
and summer so hot and it's raining. So we keep like whatever we planted during summer and get them in autumn, and we used to do that. And then I stumbled upon about the goji berry oil, and it was like anti-aging that my grandmother used to drink as a tea.
oh,
But
wow.
then I'm like, well, we can do serums out of it. So that's how our first booster serum came to life. It's with hemp seed. I was thinking what's innovative ingredient that can go with the goji berry oil, which is Mongol heritage ingredient. So that's how I come up with booster serum.
Okay, but
Boost.
back up just a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
Change that. But how
Yeah.
did you make the connection between your grandmother's garden and actually formulating and creating a brand?
Yeah, that's one. So it's
Okay, okay.
a lot of story, a lot of history behind that. First I was and then some ingredients that she thought, oh, this is anti-aging and this is good for cold, and I was drinking all those as a tea, herbal
Wow,
tea.
okay.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, um, Du during pandemic, we I started like also losing hair. My hair husband also having hair loss, so
Yeah.
I incorporated nettle oil with Ayurvedic oil, amla oil, so it kind of helped boost the regrow thicker hair.
And is this something you were drinking
Serum.
or putting on your scalp?
Putting on the hair, yeah,
Okay.
putting on, and then I'm like, oh well, we can make business out of it. Let's start with the beard oils, and then I realized that women buy for men as a gift at the beard set oils. So then we kind of pivoted. We still have men's line, but we kind of pivoted. We wanna have serums, and then I found out, oh, well, goji berry oil, they use it too for anti-aging purposes. So let's incorporate this Mongolian heritage ingredients with innovative ingredients. So that's how like first serum came to life. Yeah, and when I sent it for sampling, it was really good, and I got like all certification, EWG certification, vegan
Wow.
certification, out of that. Yeah, so it's a long process. We're testing a lot, of course, but yeah, that's how it came to life. Like we were doing R&D for 2 years. Yeah.
And do you formulate yourself or do you have a chemist?
Yeah, so the one I have been formulating so far myself on the serums and just formulating. I didn't know like how many precedents to put, so I took classes organic skincare formulation for Formula Botanica,
Okay.
and like so I got the diploma in it. But then now I'm working with the chemist to work on moisturizer because the more with moisturizer it's very hard to uh, get them to stick like together. The ones that I did, it was like some of them having 6 month shelf life, so I want to prolong to 12 months. So that's how I'm working with the chemist now.
Yeah, people don't realize that, sometimes creating certain kind of textures and formulas is quite difficult because you have to
Oh, difficult.
add certain types of ingredients to help it kind of, to your point, like stay together and then
Uh,
also absorb into the skin at the same time. Because you don't
exactly.
want it just sitting on top. It has to actually get in there to work.
Hmm.
And so it really is, sometimes I feel like sometimes consumers think it's not that big of a deal. You just, you know, it's just some
Hmm.
oils or whatever. And it's no, it's actually, in creating clean products is even harder
Harder.
because,
There is
yeah,
no synthetic chemicals, and you if you put synthetics and try to prolong the shelf life to 5 years, you can do that. But we want to create clean beauty that stays and doesn't have anything that cause cancer going forward or like
yeah,
some diseases. So we want to stay clean.
no, I mean, that's excellent. And it's very hard. And let's talk a little bit about the US and the clean beauty
Mm,
here because I'm in Europe right now. Everything here is pretty clean because the EU is very aggressive about ingredients, and there's, I think, over 1,300 that are banned in cosmetics in the EU.
oh,
Now, in
exactly.
the US, it's 11, or maybe
Yeah.
it's about 20 now in California,
Yeah.
but it's like nothing.
It's like nothing. And then I heard latest numbers were 65, but I don't think even I'd
I
say
mean, that could
65.
be. I mean, that might also just be like in California, like that's
Maybe
the
not
other thing people
exactly.
don't understand is that certain states have implemented their own regulatory rules and like California has. And so you have to put certain disclaimers on your packaging if you're selling it there versus other states. And, this is where it becomes very confusing for people. Like, how do you even navigate? So what do you tell people like when they're, interested in clean beauty? They don't know where to start or
Mhm.
what do you,
Yeah. So easiest thing I tell people is if it's the ingredients, like if the packaging ingredients, it's very hard to read, very long, then don't go for it, right? Like the ones that easy to read, and then it says squalane, tocopherol. Tocopherol is a vitamin in it, like easy ingredients that you can read. It's most likely it's
I
natural.
mean,
Well,
I
yeah, not
think,
all, but
yeah, overall that might be true, but
yeah,
I think the challenge is like my products have seaweed and some things, and when you put the actual name, not
the
the
inky name,
treatment
yeah.
name, it
Uh-huh.
it sounds very long and,
Yeah.
unnatural, but it's not. It's just that that's the
Yeah.
name of what it
Yeah.
is.
And then
So
some
it's,
people put it's like, oh, it's naturally
yeah.
occurring in essential oil, something like that in brackets, so they don't.
That's what we do. We'll put what it is and then we'll put wakame or sea kelp or
Exactly.
mekabu because again, if you just looked at that name, you would not know. It's very confusing. And then of course we have the issue with fragrances. How do you tackle
Oh
fragrances?
my gosh, yes, the fragrances. So, on the ones on the retail, there's a lot of fragrances, but I try to put like real essential oils. For example, like we have a beef tallow lotion bar, but the beef tallow itself has like this fatty
Yeah.
smell on it. So I try to put the like essential oil, like lavender, to like calm everything. So we don't put like fragrances. Instead, we put real essential oils to like, to put the scent down,
Yeah.
instead of too fatty smell, but the fragrances, the one that's on retail, usually it's like the one I'll have a lot of chemicals, and it's over the time it's giving you health issues. So we don't want that. Some of the people it just put fragrances on their logo, but it doesn't say there's a lot of inside what can be in the fragrance.
Right.
So
Yeah, and that is a challenge because
that's
again, in the US, you don't have to disclose what's in your fragrance, and a lot of the
exactly
fragrances include phthalates and other chemicals.
exactly
But
parabens.
so
Yeah,
and then like we get our fragrance, it's the custom blend, and our fragrance supplier does not allow us to disclose it because it's a proprietary formula, but we can say it's naturally derived and phthalate free, so it's clean.
it's clean.
But they don't want us spelling out every ingredient in there because again, that's their business, is that's they create these, so they don't want it to be something somebody could easily replicate. So that's the other tricky part is when you do add something like that and then you're not, yeah. Anyway, okay, so then let's talk about your products. You've got some of your favorites there.
Yes, I got
Okay, let's talk
some of
about those.
favorites. Yeah, favorites and bestsellers out here. Yeah, so one number one, our bestseller is Bakuchiol Boost serum. So it's a natural retinol alternative. Instead of, retinol is good, but then you have to, like, when you put it, you have to put twice per week, and then you have to stay away from the sun and keep in the shadow and take care of your skin a lot. But then this is natural alternative. You can use it in the morning and evening. So,
Nice.
so that's one
And
of
do you just, how do you use it? Do you just put it on
yeah,
a couple drops or do you
yes.
mix it in with your products? How do you do it?
Yeah, so this one is it goes at step one after you cleanse your face as and you just put it's a glass dropper, so put dropper, and then I try to either like in the wrap it in a bottle to make it make it more efficient, or like put two drops on your palm of your hands and warm it and just put it all over your
Put it
face.
on. Okay,
Yeah.
great. That's a great product. And then,
Yes.
okay, then what's
And the
next?
and next one I was telling you the story about, it's the booster serum. This one can be mixed with other serums as well. Yeah.
Okay,
So just one drop every night, and it boosts all the products that you're using. So this one has hemp
nice.
seed oil and goji berry anti-aging, natural anti-aging. Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah,
And
and
okay, the other thing I want to point out is you're literally saying one drop, and that's the other thing. Some people overuse products like
yeah.
crazy, right?
Like 10
Yeah.
drops, 10 drops, and they put all our body. I'm like, no, no,
Yeah,
yeah, just one drop.
because it's really high quality, and that's why you don't need a lot. When you're using products that you get at the drugstore or whatever, yes, you have to, like shampoo, people use a lot because it's,
Um,
but when you use ours, you need
very-
to use this much, you know?
exactly.
That's why also I think we can kind of justify our value equation because we have such good ingredients and our products last a long time that even though it's a small bottle,
Exactly.
that little
Um,
bottle is going to last you, what, 2, 3 months
yeah,
probably.
3 months already.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least 3 months. And my friend, one of my friends, they bought it. They like, oh, it's been 2 weeks and I'm already out. I'm like, no, no,
Okay.
it should be
Yeah,
there
you're
for
using
three
too
months. You're
much.
not doing it right. Exactly. That's
Interesting.
very good that you pointed that out. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So
Then,
then you go on
yes.
to,
And going on to last on our list, our bestseller is beef towel lotion bar, the one I showed before. So
yeah.
this one is hydrating. I came up the formulation with to help people with eczema in mind. So they have a
Oh,
lot of
okay.
flare-ups, eczema all over body, and then they use like a lot of they use like also retail lotion on the body too, and then it's not going away. They have to reapply all over. So with the beef tallow lotion bar, they were able to just put little bit, and it calms their skin down. And even people with dry skin, they can use on the elbow, feet. My customers like them on their face because they want hydrated, moisturized face. So, it's up to them. But
I mean,
this
it's nice that you can use it anywhere because there are a
anywhere.
lot of products you wouldn't want to put on your face. But
Exactly.
it just makes it easier. And also the little tin is great because you
Listen.
can throw that in your bag. It's easy for
Mm-hmm.
travel. It's
Easy
a
with it.
solid, right? So you can
Exactly. It's solid bar. So it's actually it's the
PSA friendly.
safe, yes, the travel friendly, and then it's the less is more actually. It's still bar with like 60 grams. Oh, 50, yeah, 50 milliliters, so like almost 2 ounce. But then
That's a
it's
good
lasts
size.
for a long time, also at least around 3 months. But I also had customer using like within 1 month. I'm like, okay, if it's still putting all over your body, then it makes sense. But if you're on your face, on your eczema area, it should last at least 3 months too.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
excellent. And then how do you think about your packaging? Because you're in glass and you're in the tin, which are
Yeah.
sustainable.
Yes, exactly. That's how we try to come up with sustainable packaging glass. And then you can reuse it. It's recyclable, reuse it. Yeah, and we try to stay away from plastic as well. Yeah, so takes a really long time if it's all in plastic, like just to consume. I heard it takes like average 180 days for plastic to, recompostable to make it
That's
recompostable.
actually pretty fast.
I know.
I think,
Yeah,
well, I think it depends on the kind of
exactly.
plastic.
Exactly.
Some of them really don't go away.
They do.
They're, yeah. So,
Yes,
and that's the thing too, is the beauty industry is so bad about packaging. Like we are one of the worst offenders of filling our landfill with
exactly.
beauty products. So I think the indie brands like us are trying to make that better and creating high quality
Yeah,
products and good
exactly.
ingredients and better packaging. But it's hard when, the big brands still are churning out a lot
Mm-hmm.
of not great stuff.
Exactly. Not great stuff. Yeah. And then their price was very competitive. So it's
Well,
very
that's the other
hard.
thing. People don't realize that things like sulfates are very cheap. So,
Yes.
it's a lot cheaper to make a product like that than to make one with really good high quality ingredients. So, there
Yeah.
you have it. Okay, so those are three. So then what else what is in your head in terms of what do you want to make next? I'm sure you've been thinking
Yeah,
about.
so now I've been testing out this moisturizer with that's calming and it's for skin barrier. And because like mostly it's been like anti-aging serums, I want to create something that's calming the skin actually. Like people go do a lot of like laser during winter, or like they do like some kind of procedure, or like even sunscreen if during the day uses sunscreen, they need to calm their skin, and then they have a lot of most, I think like I don't know, I forgot the exact number, but I get around most people have issue with the skin barrier. So like I want to emphasize that. And I wanted to incorporate some of the ingredients as well, Mongolian heritage ingredient. So I put little bit side buckthorn and cucumber, and then some Japanese ingredient shiitake mushroom. So I
Oh,
tried
nice.
to incorporate that. Well, I'm just testing phase, almost done. So I'm excited to do that. The monster. So we have like a wall set soon.
Well, congrats. That's not easy to come up with. It takes a long time to
Long
do.
time. It's long time. I've been talking about it for a year, I think, but finally, yeah, everything is you know, it's long process, but it's very rewarding.
So
Yeah.
what's your personal favorite product?
Yeah, my personal favorite, the first was very personal favorite, but then now because it's the first one, it has like hemp seed oil. It's giving you like relaxation smell as well. So I try to use it in the evening only. But Bakuchiol Boost, I use it evening in the morning. So I take it with me wherever I travel. I just like my
Nice.
go-to product. Yeah.
Oh
And
my
then
God.
Yeah, and lotion bar, I'd also t take it for travel, like if my hands are dry, you know.
Oh,
But the Bakuchiol bean I've been using a lot every day.
are there any interesting new ingredients that you're kind of looking into? Because your ingredients are
Mhm.
very, they're different than what we typically see. And I know you talked
Yeah,
about, the garden in
yeah,
Mongolia. And are there
yes,
other secret ingredients?
yeah. So I tried to incorporate the one with the sheep fat oil.
Okay.
That's completely different. And people were like, what do you put? So tried to incorporate that. I've tried selling that, but then the smell, it's even like harsher than beef tallow.
Okay.
And
Mm.
it's really fatty, oily smell. So I'm not sure if the consumers are ready yet. But yeah, that's another ingredient that I've been trying to incorporate. But it's a little different, completely different than the people used
I
to.
have not heard of that ingredient.
I
Uh,
know.
where do you find inspiration? Because the last time I was at Cosme Tokyo, I thought it was fascinating because they were doing things with placenta and horse oil,
Exactly.
all sorts of ingredients that,
Mm-hmm.
are very unique and different and we don't use here.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you find inspiration? Do you just
Yeah,
keep going
it's
back to
also
the garden?
yeah, come up from my
Yeah.
from Mongolia. It's all coming up from Mongolia. And like for example, sheep fat oil. People in Mongolia when they're just born, when the child is born, they just feed like put the actual fat, and then it helps with their like sucking system. So it helps
Oh,
with the dates. It's our tradition where we grow up with, right? So it's
oh, that's
it comes
cool.
with the history behind it.
And
Yeah.
then you live in California now,
Yeah, I
right?
live in California, yeah, near San Francisco.
Okay. And when did you move?
I moved 9 years ago, but before that, I studied here for my business degree in 2008 to 2010. Yeah,
Was that a difficult adjustment for you?
it was completely different,
Yeah.
culture-wise. And then the expectation of America was through Hollywood movies.
That's
But
what you thought.
that's what I thought. And then even like studying was very challenging because in back home it was like mostly we study ourselves, memorize. It's different style. But here it was like case studies, working with the team. It was
Oh,
completely
yeah.
different. So
Yeah. Did you enjoy it or not so much?
oh, actually, I enjoyed it, but my first semester was disaster. But then I picked up because
Well,
I
there's always
couldn't
that
figure it out.
adjusting. I mean, it's tough. And I went to a very large school and, they weed out people, like kids, that first year because that's just kind of what they do. But you persevered.
Yes, yes. And then I thought, okay, I'll just pass my TOEFL exam, I'll be it. But then for master's degree, you're supposed to give, it depends on the major, you should give GMAT or GRE the test as well. I was like, what? And then I was not prepared, so I had to prepare for that. Yeah. So it's been quite journey.
But you liked it enough to decide to move full time to the US.
Exactly.
What's your favorite thing about California?
The weather is so nice. And the
Bet it's very harsh in Mongolia, huh?
We're harsh in Mongolia, especially winter time. I love Mongolia in the summer, but it feels like there's summer right now. It's already October, and I'm still like wearing my shirt, and that's it. And it's
Yeah.
really nice weather. And the another thing that I like, it's very convenient. Napa Valley is like 1 hour away. San
Oh, I know.
Francisco, yeah, Golden Gate Bridge is 1 hour away. Going to like Six Flags, or you want to go Disneyland 6 hours away, want to go hiking, it's like right here. I can walk to my hiking. And then the winter time, if I miss my snow, I can go to skiing to Lake Tahoe 4 hours. So,
Yeah,
it's very convenient. That's
that
why
is
we pay high
true.
taxes for.
Yeah, yeah, you can pretty much, that's true. And there are a bunch of other PBC founders in California near you. I don't even know if you know them, but I should
Yeah,
definitely
I
make sure you
only
guys meet
know.
up.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, and I'm really thankful to you, Lynn and Cassandra too, for giving me opportunity in the community and what I'm going through. I thought that like I'm the only one who's struggling, and there's a lot of challenges being business founder and having my own brand and
Yeah, what do you think the biggest challenges are or have been for you?
yeah, there's actually like challenge every day. Like
I
you,
know.
there's a customer who put bad review for you, so like we have to make it right, try to understand why it was they didn't like it. There's another incident happened, like I rebranded, and the people who doing my website, they're like, can you uninstall all your apps on Shopify store? I'm like, oh, okay, I'll do that without thinking. And then I lost all my reviews,
Oh
thousand
no,
reviews that I got the last 5 years.
there's no way to get them back?
No, I talked to Shopify to app people. Shopify has only 48 hours storage.
Oh
So
no.
whatever goes be after that, they removes all the reviews. So that was devastating. But then we figured that I can pull my reviews from Amazon and Etsy other platforms. So I pulled that.
Yeah.
But then I still had like thousand reviews, like authentic
Oh,
thousand reviews. People signed in and had them, and oh yeah, that was hard part. Yeah,
that is challenging.
that's very challenging. Yeah, and
And then have you been affected by tariffs at all or not so much?
yes, tariffs.
Mm.
Because I've been trying to get suppliers here for boxes, for box, but the ingredients mostly I some of them from Mongolia, some of Tibet, like and
Yeah.
sheep butter for the beef tallow. It's like from Africa, so all over the world. But mostly, I try to get the ones of USDA organic. Um, so it's been good, but then for like packaging wise, tariffs hitting us. It's
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. They're in the talks. They want to increase the tariffs again, so it's oof. That's
I know it seems to be a never ending chain of things. So, well, that's why it's so important to get the word out about small businesses and businesses like yours that are creating amazing, beautiful products that are good for you. And we hope that people really think about what they're buying and are conscious about what they're supporting because it makes a difference. Um, so let's just talk about where people can find you.
yeah.
Can you share your,
Yes,
yeah,
so with the Lim PBC collaboration, we were able to get in retail in Los Angeles at the Atlas store in the Westfield Mall, and after that, I thought, oh, I can get in the retail, and then got another salon in South Salito. It's called
great.
yeah, Oyu Salon, and then another salon in Auckland. So we have free retail presence, and you
And
can
online.
and online on our website oyubotanica.com or Amazon. If you search up Oyu Botanica, it should populate. Or like if you put Bakuchiol Boost serum or Boost serum, Oyu Botanica, it should populate it first. And
Great.
yeah, and we also on Etsy platform as well because we're handmade too. So
Oh,
no,
yeah,
it's
that's
the
great.
platform. I know we're on Etsy too.
And then your social handle is what?
Instagram is at Oyu Botanica, and also Facebook Oyu Botanica. We also have TikTok at Oyu Botanica. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. It was a pleasure chatting, and I hope everyone tries these products. They sound incredible, and we will be catching up again soon.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time. I know you're traveling, and thank you for
Oh, no
your
worries.
time.
Thank you. All right. I'll see
All
you
right.
soon.